What's going on, folks? It is Andrew here, just after a nice wee 5 mile run to start off a beautiful Monday morning. And on Friday, I did my usual Friday Denniston walk, and I walked through a place called Alexander Parade Park, where I grew up. And I seen just some older people, 70s, kind of sitting either on a park bench with their partners or a park bench when alone, and just enjoying themselves and appreciating just that time currently. Then, say 3:30 p.m. on that Friday, they were just enjoying that time. And I've realised that in everyone's life, there comes a time where you just sit on a park bench and can be happy. And you can just be there in that moment, and that's what you're doing that day. Your plan isn't to go out and do a million different things and catch up with this and catch up with that and get that work done and tick this box and mark off that checklist. Your plan for that day is just to go out and sit at the park and enjoy yourself. And in everybody's life, there comes that time, there is these cycles that we go through of when you're a kid, you are just enjoying yourself and you're not worrying too much about anything, and you're just living and being happy about small things. And then when you get a bit older, in your 20s and onwards, 20s to probably 40s, you're building. You're trying to build something, you're trying to create a life for yourself, a life for your kids, you're building through a legacy, and you're growing, constantly pushing. Then from your 40s to kind of 60s, you're starting to not wind down, but you're starting to have cemented either what you've done or what you're going to become in those years. Then from 60s to 80s, you can be happy planning your day to go out and sit at a park bench and just enjoy that day. And it's very interesting that we go through these cycles. It's very interesting that this is something that pretty much everyone goes through. Whether you like it or not, you're currently in one of those cycles. And it's good to understand it and just appreciate it, because you're either in the working hard and building and growing cycle, which I'm in just now. I'm 31, 20 to 40. Or you're in the enjoying yourself cycle, if you're a kid, if you're really having a good time. Or you're in the park bench cycle. And it's just very interesting to see that and understand that. So think about where you are in your life just now, I think is probably the takeaway message from this video. And just appreciate it. Just enjoy it. You don't have to be, if you're in the 4th cycle or the 5th cycle, you don't have to try and be in number 3 or number 2. Enjoy where you are just now. That's what I'll be taking away from that.